Good afternoon, everyone. Before commencing the opening ceremony of the 35th URSI General Assembly and Scientific Symposium, I would like to introduce the guests of honor and organizers. First, I would like to introduce our guests of honor. Minister of State for Economic and Fiscal Policy, Shigeyuki Goto. Governor of Hokkaido, Naomichi Suzuki. Mayor of Sapporo City, Katsuhiro Akimoto. Vice President of the International Science Council, Motoko Kotani. Now, I would like to introduce the organizers. Former President of the Institute of Electronics, Information and Communication Engineers and Senior Executive Vice President of NTT, Katsuhiko Kawazoe. President of the International Union of Radio Science, Pier Giorgio Eri Yusrenghi. President of the Science Council of Japan, Takaaki Kajita. His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino will make his appearance shortly. Please remain seated and welcome him. Kazuya Kobayashi, General Chair of URSI GASS 2023, will attend His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino. We now commence the opening ceremony of the 35th General Assembly and Scientific Symposium of the International Union of Radio Science, URSI GASS 2023. My name is Satoshi Agitani of College of Science and Engineering, Kanazai University. I am honored to serve as the moderator for today's opening ceremony. First, I would like to call on Kazuya Kobayashi, General Chair of URSI GASS 2023, to make an opening address on behalf of the organizers. Professor Kobayashi, please.
Your Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino, distinguished guests and participants, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 35th URSI General Assembly and Scientific Symposium, URSI GASS 2023, here in Sapporo, Japan. On behalf of the organizing committees, I'd like to welcome all of you from around the world for attending the conference in person. In particular, I'd like to extend my sincere appreciation to His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino for your gracious presence at the opening ceremony. The URSI General Assembly and Scientific Symposium, URSI GASS, is a top-tier international conference held every 3 years since 1919, organized by the International Union of Radio Science, URSI. In the past, the URSI GASS was held twice in Japan. The first was the 14th General Assembly held in Tokyo in 1963, and the second was held in Kyoto in 1993. Both of these conferences were led to a great success. The URSI GASS 2023 is the third GASS held in Japan, 30 years after the GASS in Kyoto. I am very happy to see this great number of radio scientists participating in this Sapporo GASS from all over the world. The development of radio science has significantly contributed to creation of our modern life. One prominent example is today's smart ICT society, which is supported through the use of advanced wireless communication technologies. Radio science is also extremely important in monitoring the global environment, including climate, oceans, and land, and in promoting disaster risk management, which will contribute to the realization of SDGs. Finally, we wish you enjoy the entire scientific program as well as fruitful discussions during the conference. We hope that URSI GASS 2023 will lead to a great success and contribute to further progress of radio science for our sustainable future. Welcome to Sapporo. Welcome to URSI GASS 2023. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Kobayashi. Next, Katsuhiko Kawazoe, former president of the Institute of Electronics, Information and Communication Engineers and senior executive vice president of NTT, will say a few words on behalf of the organizers. Dr. Kawazoe, please.
Your Imperial Highness, Crown Prince Akishino, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, greetings and warmest regards to all of you. My name is Katsuhiko Kawazoe, former president of the Institute of Electronics, Information and Communication Engineers. It is an absolute honor to address you today on this momentous occasion. First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude for the privilege of speaking in front of such an esteemed audience. I would also like to extend my sincerest appreciation to His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino for gracing us with your presence at this opening ceremony. Your attendance truly exemplifies the significance of this event and underscores the importance of topics being discussed. As we gather here for the General Assembly of the International Union of Radio Science, we are privileged to witness the convergence of brilliant minds and groundbreaking research in the field of radio science. This conference provides us with an invaluable platform to exchange knowledge, share innovative ideas, and forge collaborations that will shape the future of our field. Throughout this conference, we will explore the frontiers of radio science, delving into areas such as telecommunications, space exploration, and meteorology. The impact of our collective efforts in these fields cannot be overstated, as they touch the lives of people around the globe and contribute to the betterment of our society. As we engage in thought-provoking discussions, I encourage each and every one of you to seize this opportunity to connect, collaborate, and form lasting partnerships. By fostering an environment of open dialogue and knowledge sharing, we can propel radio science to new heights, driving innovation and addressing the challenges that lie ahead. In conclusion, I do hope that this General Assembly of the International Union of Radio Science will be a resounding success, and our collaborative efforts will lead to a bright and more connected future for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kawazoe. Next, I would invite Pier Giorgio Eri Yusurengi, President of the International Union of Radio Science, to say a few words on behalf of the parent body. President Yusurengi, please.
Your Imperial Highness, Crown Prince Akishino, illustrious representatives of the Japanese government, radio science colleagues, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you at this 35th General Assembly and Scientific Symposium of the International Union of Radio Science, URSI, in the beautiful city of Sapporo, Japan. URSI is one of the oldest scientific organizations devoted to the development of radio science and its peaceful applications for the benefit of humanity. It was founded in 1919 in Belgium with the participation of 4 countries: Belgium, France, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America. As it enters its 2nd century of existence, URSI membership has grown more than tenfold from its origin to a participation by 44 countries. URSI activities are organized around 10 scientific commissions and encompass all areas of radio science, from metrology to electromagnetic fields and waves, communications and signal processing, electronics and photonics, interference, remote sensing, ionospheric phenomena, plasmas, radio astronomy, and electromagnetics in biology and medicine. URSI welcomes the participation in its activities by scientists from all over the world, It especially encourages the active participation of young researchers and of women. Japan has contributed enormously to the development of radio science, both scientifically and organizationally. We welcome the presence of two past presidents of URSI from Japan, Professor Hiroshi Matsumoto and Professor Makoto Ando. The radio science community and I are grateful to all who worked tirelessly to organize this GAS. Professor Satoshi Yagitani, President of the Japanese National Committee of URSI, Professor Kazuya Kobayashi, Chair of the Local Organizing Committee and Associate Scientific Program Coordinator, and his staff, Professor Andrei Santolik, Scientific Program Coordinator, Professor Peter Van Dele, URSI Secretary General, and his assistants, Mrs. Inge Helu and Mrs. Inge Livings, the members of the URSI Board, and the officers of the URSI commissions. I wish you a successful scientific symposium and an enjoyable and memorable visit to this city and this beautiful country.
Thank you very much, President Yusurengi. Next, Takaaki Kajita, President of the Science Council of Japan, will say a few words on behalf of the organizers. President Kajita, please.
Your Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino, distinguished guests, it is my great honor to deliver an address as a co-organizer at the opening ceremony of the 35th URSI General Assembly and Scientific Symposium. In the august presence of His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino, I would like to express my gratitude to Professor Kobayashi, chair of this meeting, who has contributed enormously to the success of this conference. The Science Council of Japan is the leading organization of the Japanese scientific community, representing a broad range of scientists from across all disciplines in the fields of the humanities, social sciences, life sciences, physical sciences, and engineering. Our purpose is to fulfill the social responsibilities of the Japanese scientific community through the development of the field of science and to enable science to be reflected in and permeated administration, industry, and the lives of ordinary citizens. Since its establishment in 1949, the Science Council of Japan has consistently promoted international exchange in science through its cooperation with academic organizations around the world. To this end, we have hosted international conferences in Japan and dispatched researchers to conferences held abroad. We are greatly pleased to co-host this international conference and welcome representatives from many countries and regions. The central theme of this conference is the future opened up by radio science toward a sustainable society. Accordingly, this conference sets out a wide range of related topics for discussion. Your vigorous discussion will contribute to the future development of research in the field of radio science. As a co-organizer, I hope that there will be fruitful discussion at this conference on significant research topics, providing future perspectives and enhanced international collaboration among participants from across the globe. I hope that this conference will be an occasion to highlight the nature of radio science and its importance in society among the wider public. Permit me to close my welcome address by reiterating my sincere wishes for the resounding success of this conference. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, President Kajita. Now, I would like to invite His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino to make an address.
Distinguished guests and participants. It is a great pleasure for me to join so many participants from Japan and abroad attending this opening ceremony of the 35th International Union of Radio Science General Assembly and Scientific Symposium, URSI GASS 2023, being held here in Sapporo under the main theme of Radio Science Pioneering a Sustainable Future. URSI is one of the world's oldest international scientific bodies and the parent organization of this conference. For over 100 years, since its foundation in 1919, URSI has been internationally promoting scientific investigations, basic and applied research, and scientific exchange in the various fields of radio science. My understanding is that radio science extends across basic and applied science and engineering and is extremely multidisciplinary, involving diverse fields. I believe that international collaboration of the sort promoted and coordinated by URSI is essential in advancing a wide range of research in the multiple disciplines from different perspectives. I express my deep respect to all those who have engaged in the administration of URSI and have attained and supported the achievements made so far in radio science. The evolution of radio science is supporting today's highly advanced information and communication society and our daily lives. Wireless communication systems such as mobile phones, television, and satellite navigation enable people around the world to communicate anytime, anywhere, with anyone. The use of electromagnetic energy has led to the spread of such applications as microwave ovens, wireless charging, and magnetic resonance imaging, among others. These applications are essential to our present everyday lives. Furthermore, radio remote sensing used to monitor the environment and enabled prediction and detection of natural hazards and assessment of the effects of disasters. During disaster relief operations, radio communications are vital for securing emergency communications networks and for supporting evacuations and confirming the safety of those affected. Radio observations have also enabled space weather prediction and the investigation of distant astronomical objects. Therefore, I understand that various initiatives utilizing radio science are also significantly contributing to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. I hope that at this conference, the exchange of diverse knowledge and presentations to the world of the most advanced research results will lead to even greater developments. In closing my address, I hope that radio science will contribute to pioneering our future in the creation of sustainable society, and that this conference and your stay in Sapporo will be fruitful, meaningful, and enjoyable for you all. Thank you for your kind attention.
Very much, Your Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino. I would now like to invite our guests of honor who are here today to say a few words. First, Shigeyuki Goto, Minister of State for Economic and Fiscal Policy. Minister Goto, please.
Your Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino, distinguished guests, in the august presence of His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino, I'm honored to express my congratulations today on the auspicious occasion of the opening ceremony of the 35th URSI General Assembly and Scientific Symposium. I am most gratified that this meeting, the world's oldest international conference in the field of radio science, is being held in Sapporo, Japan, for the first time in 30 years. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to all those in Japan and abroad who have made this conference possible. I am in charge of the new economic policy initiative, New Capitalism, which aims to realize a virtuous cycle of growth and distribution. In the grand design and action plan for new form of capitalism, revised by the government of Japan in June this year, it is declared that science technology, and innovation have the power to address many social issues confronting the world today. The plan is expected to formulate national strategies and promote a radical expansion of science and technology investment through partnership between the public and private sectors. This will lead to Japan's renaissance as science and technology nation. The development of wireless communication technology based on radio science forms the basic of today's ICT society. Technology contributes greatly to the realization of Society 5.0. This is human-centered society that balances economic advancement with the resolution of social problems by a system that deeply integrates cyberspace and physical space, a system which Japan has promoting since 2016. In addition, technology such as global environmental measurement using radio science also play a major role in disaster countermeasures, and I understand that they are indispensable for the realization of the Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations. Such advancement in the study of radio science is absolutely essential, not only for our country, but also for other countries and regions of the world. I earnestly hope that this international conference will foster high-level presentation and discussion, that it will proceed vigorously and thus achieve the meeting's expected goals. Finally, may I conclude my words of congratulation by reiterating my sincere hope that this meeting will be fruitful for all participants, and by sincerely wishing all of you further success in your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister Goto. Next, I would like to invite Naomichi Suzuki, Governor of Hokkaido, to deliver his congratulatory address. Governor Suzuki, please.
本日ここに秋篠宮皇嗣殿下のご臨席を仰ぎ、日本において30年ぶりとなる第35回国際電波科学連合総会が北海道で盛大に開催されますことを心からお喜びを申し上げます。ご出席の皆様におかれましては、日頃より電波科学分野の発展に多大なるご貢献をいただいておりますことに深く敬意を表します。また、世界各国からご来道いただいた皆様を地元の知事として心から歓迎を申し上げます。オーストリア一国の面積に匹敵し、広域分散型の地域構造を持つ北海道において、持続可能な地域づくりを進めていくためには、科学技術を積極的に活用していくことが重要となります。このため、北海道では、空飛ぶ基地局や低軌道衛星などの新しい技術を用いた、どこでもつながる社会の実現が必要と考えており、全国の知事が集まる会議において、私からもこうした新しい通信インフラの整備・促進を 提案したところであります。こうした中、持続可能な社会を目指す電波科学が開く未来をメインテーマに、電波科学分野における世界最大級の国際会議である本総会が北海道で開催されますことは大変意義深く、本会のご盛会を心よりご期待を申し上げます。また、皆様にはこの機会に北海道が誇る豊かな食や自然、さらにはアイヌ文化などの多彩な魅力にも触れていただけると幸いに思います。結びに、秋篠宮皇嗣殿下のいやさかを謹んでお祈り申し上げますとともに、ご出席の皆様のご健勝とご活躍を心から祈念をし、お祝いの言葉とさせていただきます。Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Governor Suzuki. Next, I would like to invite Katsuhiro Akimoto, Mayor of Sapporo City, to deliver his congratulatory address. Mayor Akimoto, please.
「札幌市長の秋元克弘でございます。第35回国際電波科学連合総会が秋篠宮皇嗣殿下のご臨席を賜り、盛大に開催されますことを心からお喜び申し上げますとともに、準備を進めてこられた小林和也大会委員長をはじめ、関係者の皆様のご努力に深く敬意を表します。また、この度、国内外より札幌にお越しくださいました皆様を市民を代表して心から歓迎申し上げます。電波科学関連技術という領域は、私たちの将来に密接に関わる研究分野でございまして、高度情報通信技術の観点からは、ソサエティ 5.0、そして電波による地球環境計測および災害対策等の観点からは、SDGs の実現に資するものであり、皆様の日々の研究は、私たちの生活をより安全に、より豊かに変えていくものでございます。日本での開催は、1963年の東京、1993年の京都に次ぐ30年ぶり3回目ということでありまして、初めて札幌にお越しになられた方もいらっしゃるのではないかと思います。会議で大いに議論をいただいた後は、北海道の旬の味覚や自然と都市が調和した札幌の街をご堪能いただき、素晴らしい思い出をたくさんお持ち帰りいただければ幸いであります。結びになりますが、この度の会議が実り大きいものとなりますこと、ご参加の皆様のますますのご健勝、ご活躍を心からお祈り申し上げまして、私からのお祝いの挨拶とさせていただきます。ありがとうございます。Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mayor Akimoto. Next, I'd like to invite Motoko Kotani, Vice President of the International Science Council, to deliver her congratulatory address. Vice President Kotani, please.
So, Your Imperial Highness, Crown Prince Akishino, esteemed colleague, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. On behalf of International Science Council, ISC, I'm very proud to be here at the 31st General Assembly of International Union of Radio Science, URSI. On this occasion, let me talk to you a little bit about ISC, of which I'm the Vice President for Science and Society, and its long relationship with URSI. ISC was formed in 2018 as a merger of International Council for Sciences, ICSU, and International Social Science Council, ISSC, has a diverse membership of over 240 organizations. It includes International Scientific Union and the entity both from natural and social sciences. Its vision is to promote science as a public good, and its mission is to be a global voice of science. The ISC provides a platform for research collaboration and cooperation across the different disciplines and sectors, and works for science to improve policy making and decision making on a local, national, regional, and global level. URSI has been our very crucial and active member since its earliest days. Joint initiatives include research collaboration, workshop, conference, symposium to address pressing issues such as space weather monitoring, climate change, mitigation of natural disaster. Additionally, ISC has been proud to support its effort to establish educational program of radio science in developing countries and empower the early career researchers to pursue their own interest in telecommunication. We will also extend our appreciation for URSI to support scientific committee of frequency allocation and for the radio astronomy and space sciences, IFCAP, which is one of the 15 co-sponsored affiliated body that ISC support. Finally, I wish you all to have a very productive week ahead and a successful General Assembly and Scientific Symposium. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Vice President Kotani. We have received a message from the Prime Minister of Japan, Fumio Kishida. I will read the message on his behalf. Your Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, I am pleased to extend a very warm welcome to all participants from around the world on this occasion of the opening ceremony of the 35th URSI General Assembly and Scientific Symposium in Sapporo. I am honored that the conference is being held under the joint sponsorship of the Science Council of Japan, the Institute of Electronics Information and Communication Engineers, and the International Union of Radio Science, graced with His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino. I earnestly hope that this international conference for advancement in the field of radio science will be a great success. Thank you very much, Prime Minister Kishida. Finally, I would like to call on Kazuya Kobayashi, General Chair of URSI GASS 2023, to make a closing address for the opening ceremony on behalf of the organizers. Professor Kobayashi, please.
I would like to close the first part of the opening ceremony now. And second and third part of the ceremony will follow. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much, Professor Kobayashi. His Imperial Highness Crown Prince Akishino will now leave the stage. Now, our guests of honor and representatives of the organizers will leave the stage. This concludes the opening ceremony of the 35th URSI General Assembly and Scientific Symposium, URSI GASS 2023. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you enjoy the conference and look forward to a lively discussion. The next opening ceremony, part 2, is about to begin shortly. So please remain seated and wait for a moment. Thank you very much.